Welcome to another episode of Fly with Josh. How would you like to win a Logitech flight yoke system? All you have to do is like and subscribe, and you're entered. Flying in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. We're going to try an epic landing challenge at Saba, Caribbean, Netherlands. Runway length super short, 977 feet. The arrival runway is 30. I found this to be one of the most frustrating and most challenging landing challenges on Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Okay, let's go. I like to go ahead and start slowing down on this guy because I don't know about you, but sometimes I come in a little too fast. It seems like if I start fast, then I can't get slowed down enough. So we'll go ahead and slow down, keep the nose up a little bit, get in the flap range, hit F6, or I'm sorry, F7.
Landing gear.
It's going to tell us to lower our landing gear. Sure, why not? While I'm at them, I'll go ahead and hit another notch of flaps. Sometimes I find that if you get to talking too much while you're trying to do this challenge, you'll set yourself up for failure because you're not paying attention to the key factors. But I will do my best to describe to you what I'm doing. Right now we're going from base to our final, trying to keep the airspeed at a nice 106, 107, kind of flying directly into the wind now. I'm going to go ahead and hit another notch of flaps just to make us come in nice and easy. Try to get straightened up a little bit more here. Coming in pretty slow, a little bit faster than I want, so I'll put the nose up, kill the power a little bit. I also have a switch programmed on my throttle here to try to engage the reverse thrust as we get down here on the runway. Okay, we're approaching it a little bit. Pretty nice speed. Go ahead and kill the power. Go ahead and start floating reverse thrust. Feet on the brakes. Pull the yoke back if you can, just to try to stop, because that creates resistance. Okay, so we did it. It wasn't pretty. Ground roll was disgusting. Yeah, so I want to get better at this, guys. If you have any tips, please let me know. We're going to try this one more time. Okay, we'll go ahead and get that out of the way. Go ahead and start slowing down here. Start pulling the nose back a little bit as we kind of veer to the right. Get more of an extended base to final. We're in the flap range, and it's going to tell us to lower the landing gear. Landing gear's down. See Saba on our left. Keep an eye on that airspeed. Don't want to get too low and slow. Try to use this map here as best you can to kind of get your reference on where you are. So I still want to fly a little bit more of my base, a little bit straighter out here. We'll start turning here in just a few moments. Take a look over to the left, see where we are. We'll go ahead and start here in just a second. Kind of ease into our base to final. Speed's a little bit slower than normal, but go ahead and hit some flaps here. Kind of want to fly it a little bit more to the right. I'm going to go ahead and go full flaps, guys. Kind of pull back. I'm going to play with my power and pitch a little bit on the feather. Again, wind is kind of coming right at us, so we kind of have to crab it a little bit. I'm going to try to just go ahead and kill the power. Go full flaps if we haven't already. Maybe try to round out. We're definitely going to make it, but I don't like our speed. We hit full thrust, but we bounced. Full thrust off. Do a go around. Not a good place to bounce. So we're going to try that one more time. Una más. Una más, guys. So one of my tips, don't come in too high, because you come in too high, you're going to come in, you're going to bounce right off the runway. So you kind of want to, here's your runway here. You want to try to just get there. You don't want to come in too high. You don't, of course, not too low. So try this again. Start slowing down. And you don't have to slow down right off. You know, if you want to kind of do the challenge a little bit faster, but you better start setting up when you get close to your final turn. Alright, we're going to start slowing down. Kill the power back a little bit, point the nose up to bleed off some of the speed. F7. Landing gear. Start sinking. And you just don't want to get into a stall, so start pushing the nose back down. I'll go ahead and go full flaps. Might be a little too high. Yeah, I'm afraid we are. So I'm going to try to swing it to the left and right here. We'll go ahead and kill my throttle. Yeah, we're just going to do a go around or a turnaround. How about that? See if we can loop it in here. And just because you miss it doesn't mean that you failed the challenge. You just have to figure out if you want to restart or do what I'm doing and try again. Supposedly this is one of the shortest runways, but there haven't been any fatalities here, which is good. That's good. The safer this is, the better. Start. See if there's our airport. Okay, so we're about 110. Let's see if we can get this, guys. I'm just going to stare at the point on the runway. Go ahead and kill power because I know we've made it. And I'm going to try to get ready for our ground roll. Reverse thrust. I bounced again, but come on, push us back. Woo! That's tough. That is tough. I landed on the runway. Microsoft, you need to fix this. If we get the plane on the ground, we land on the runway. Just because we land the opposite end doesn't necessarily mean that we didn't land on the right end of the runway. Anyways, guys, that's the Saba shortest runway in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Please, again, like and subscribe below for your chance to win a Logitech flight yoke system. And also, please leave your comments below to let me know what I can do to make this landing better. All right, guys, I'm out.